Well, the next challenge obviously is Mars, but we haven't gotten that challenge yet. We haven't driven the stake in the ground. Our Congress hasn't given us the funding. I don't know what it's going to take. We American, I'm talking as an American right now, we need that challenge. I think our parts of the world need that challenge right now. I'd love to see our new president, if he would. We've been trying to get him to do something radical like Kennedy did. Why not challenge us to go to Mars? It's expensive, believe me. But we've done research on the things that took us to get to the moon cost a lot of money, but we've gotten about, some independent studies shown anywhere from $5 to $10 in return for every dollar that was invested in the space activities that allowed us to go to the moon. So that's a pretty good investment, not only for the youngsters who aspire to go do what I got to do, but also for the general economy and the welfare of the nation. There's all kinds of parameters that I think go along hand in hand with a good, strong space program. So I'd love to see our new president, if he would, stand up and do sort of a Kennedy-esque type of a challenge to. I've got to need something like that. The biggest complication is enough equipment and food. If you're going to send 3 or 4 people and you want to eat all the fresh food every day, can you imagine how big that spacecraft would be? It'd be like this room. And we can't afford that. We'll never have the propulsion systems or way of storage and all those things. So the one thing that will come out of the Mars experiment and the Mars journey will be the ability, we call it closed loop ecological system. The ability to recycle and reuse everything. I'm talking everything. There's no waste in the system. We can't fly 3 or 4 people for a year over. You can only go when the planets are close enough, right? You can't fly through the sun to get to Mars. That would run you all day. So we're going to go to Mars when they're closest, spend probably another year, and then start back when we come back in phase again. So we get the minimum travel time from Mars. So that's a 3-year endeavor for 3 or 4 people. And imagine the food requirements. So we've got number one, we call it the closed loop ecological system, where everything, including human waste, will be refactored back into the equation. We're learning a lot of those on space station now, but you can't take enough fresh food and water for a crew of 3 or 4 for 2 or 3 years to go to the moon or Mars and back to Earth. So that one technology, just think what that'll do for Earth. They're teaching us here on Earth how to recycle and reuse essentially everything we have. There are so many of us now that we've been dumping resources into the earth fields for so long that I know it, 30 years ago wasn't a problem. There was so much natural resources, and there were so few of us that you could just keep expending it at an asymptotic rate, not worry about it. We got plenty of gold, we got plenty of silver, we got lots of coal, we got lots of petroleum, so why worry? Well, guess what? There is enough, and we're running out of some of that stuff. So before that gets to that stage, we need, as human beings and from all around the world, develop a better method of recycling and reusing on a continuing basis. Or we're limiting ourselves. Our destiny is limited. We can't keep supporting ourselves with the way we're doing it, with all the resources that we're expending every day at the rate we're expending. So we've got to do something about that.